Game on the line. It's Williams in motion. Low snap. Melrose stopped. Michigan makes a stand and comes up with a milestone playoff victory.
That was the Michigan Wolverines, and this is Harding University. Now, this video came about as I was sitting on my couch watching Michigan win its first national championship since 1997. I thought to myself, is there any way that a D2 championship team could even compete with a D1 national championship team? So let's rewind to 2014. In 2014, Michigan was coached by Brady Hoke. They went 5-7, and it was embarrassing. In 2015, Michigan decided to hire Jim Harbaugh. They went 10-3 and immediately won the Citrus Bowl. In 2021, Harbaugh beat Ohio State, finishing with a 12-2 record, but lost in the Orange Bowl. In 2022, Harbaugh followed that up with a strong season, going 13-1 and losing to TCU in the college football playoff semifinal. In 2023, they finally got it done, finishing 15-0, winning the Rose Bowl and the college football national championship game against Washington. In the national championship game, Mike Sainristil had an 81-yard pick, which is the longest in college football national championship title game history. Donovan Edwards became the first player in the national championship title game to have two 40-plus runs. Was also the first national championship title to have two 100-yard rushers from the same team. Blake Corum finished the season with 58 rushing touchdowns total, a Michigan record, and 27 this season, which is also a record. J.J. McCarthy is 27-1 as a starter, which ranks among the best all-time in college football history. Michigan finished with 304 rush yards in the D1 national championship game, which is the most by any team. Harding is a small D2 Christian university in Searcy, Arkansas. Harding was actually great this year. They were the first NCAA team to rush for 6,000 yards in a single season, ended up rushing for about 6,160. They had 97 touchdowns, and they had 102 tackles for loss, and were about averaging 47 points per game. In the D2 National Championship game, Harding's offense rushed for 502 yards and 5 touchdowns. The defense sacked 2022 Harlan Hill Award winner John Matoka 6 times, and the Bisons won their first NCAA National Championship in program history with a 38-7 victory over Colorado School of Mines. Junior fullback Blake De La Cruz rushed 27 times for an NCAA Division II championship record 212 yards. Sophomore Braden Jay carried 11 times for 161 yards and 3 touchdowns. Now, Harding's timeline with their head coach is a little bit different. Harding hired Paul Simmons in 2017, a former 3-time All-American linebacker at Harding. He currently has a record of 65-13. But it's interesting to note that both teams use a running offense. In order to accurately compare these two teams, I thought it was important to delve into the statistics. Michigan's impact players included J.J. McCarthy, Blake Corum, Donovan Edwards, Zach Zinter, Junior Colson, Mike Sainristil, and Will Johnson. Harding, on the other hand, was carried by Hunter Willis, Blake De La Cruz, Nathaniel Wallace, and QB Cole Keelan. The contrast between these two teams is more than what division they're in. To put it in perspective, Harding's average income per year is $129 million. Michigan's, $8 billion. At the D2 National Championship game in 2023, Harding had 6,000 fans at the game. Michigan had somewhere around 36,000. In the end, the skill and the strength, I think Harding would be outmatched, and I just don't see any way that Harding wins the game. If you made it to the end of this video, make sure to hit the subscribe button if you've seen anything that you've liked from this channel so far.